Dearest brothers and sisters, this is Reverend Melissa. I have to share with you my testimony today of the truthfulness of the gospel of peace and the gospel of the Holy 12, the books of Enoch. If you haven't read any of those, I recommend that you do, because right now, prophecies that were foretold thousands and thousands of years ago in the books of Enoch, in the gospel of peace, and in the gospel of the Holy 12, before our very eyes are being realized, are coming to fruition. Dearest brothers and sisters, before our very eyes, we are seeing the whore of Babylon, the Vatican, Rome that sits on the 7 hills. There's a prophecy that was spoken of. You all have always cited Revelations. But what you didn't know and what you don't know is that the book of Revelations, everything from the New Testament, the bits and pieces of teachings that are in there, those were taken from the gospel of peace. The ancient scrolls of the gospel of peace as given to us by Christ Yeshua Maria. If you haven't read the gospel of peace, yes, it's different from what you all have heard, because you were taught lies. You were given bits and pieces here and there. Okay, all right. You heard the phrase Mother Earth, but what you didn't realize is that mother had a name. King Solomon, in his Psalms and his Odes and in the Book of Wisdom, he told us that wisdom was created for man, and that wisdom was created for man. But she came to dwell amongst men, and she couldn't find a home there. So what happened? Wisdom departed from men. Okay? All right. And why did wisdom depart from man? Because the damn teachings of Saul of Tarsus in your New Testaments. He said that you don't need wisdom. He taught you not to seek wisdom. He taught you to follow the doctrines and teachings of men. He planted the seeds by his own admonition. He says that in the New Testament, that he was the architect, that he planted the seed, and that Apollo, a Jew who knew the scriptures, he came behind him and he watered the seeds. Now I'm telling you something. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is a great day because everybody's waking up. All along, you guys have been calling me crazy, disrespecting my ministry, disrespecting my teachings, disrespecting the gospel of peace, disrespecting the gospel of the Holy 12, disrespecting Christ Yeshua Maria, his teachings, disrespecting the teachings of our Creator. Okay, all of you totally ignored the books of Enoch, totally ignored the gospel of peace, totally ignore the gospel of the Holy 12. Even now, all of you cleaving to the book of Revelations, cleaving to you just want to hold on to some of those books that Rome gave you. Well, Rome lied to you. And now you're discovering, okay, through this new movement, the New World Order has revealed its true colors, and now in this new revolution that's happening throughout the earth, you're learning that all of our asses was enslaved, that our birth certificates are on the stock market, because all of us at our birth became slaves. Christ Yeshua Maria, in the gospel of the Holy 12, in the 12 commandments, after the Spirit, he gave the commandment that thou should not enslave another. But what did Rome do? He enslaved you. What else did Rome do? He lied to you. He created a world around death. But those bitches' days are coming, and it's coming fast, and it's coming soon, because it's all foretold. It's all, the prophecy is in the gospel of peace. The prophecy is in the gospel of the Holy 12. Now, I recommend that you put down those New Testaments. Those New Testaments have only given you bits and pieces, and then now you're finding out that the that the letters, that Peter's letters were not official, that all of the books written in the New Testament by Paul are not official. They're not scripture. So now, what are you doing? You're trying to hold on to Matthew. You're trying to hold on to the book of John, to the book of Jude. Well, let's look at this. If all the other damn books are false, do you really think that they gave you full books in those chapters too? Hell to the no. They only gave you bits and pieces. If for the full truth, for the fullness of the truth, and for the true teachings of our dear Christ Yeshua Maria, you're gonna have to go to the gospel of peace. You're gonna have to go to the gospel of the Holy 12. Now I'm telling you, you can refuse to read them or not. My responsibility and my job is to tell you what has been put upon my heart, my soul, and my spirit, and given to me in the spirit to give to you. These are great days. It is so refreshing and it's so wonderful to see sons and daughters throughout this planet declaring themselves to be free men, free women, sovereign men, sovereign women. Free upon the earth that is not owned by some fictitious corporation created by the Vatican. Canon law. What is canon? Fiction. In a fictional universe. That's the damn society. That's what Rome created upon the earth. A fictional universe. And they've been able to operate within it. They've been able to rule over all of mankind by enslaving us with the birth certificates, by enslaving us with their laws and their taxes, their canon law. Even now, when you look at that form, the UCC form, that they're recommending that everybody fill out. UCC, come on. That's the Catholic Church. All right? It all goes back to Rome. It all goes back to Rome. Who is Rome? Caesar. Who is the head of Caesar? The Pope. Who is the Pope? The Pope is Caesar. The Pope is Caesar, and now there's a little damn Nazi Caesar. He knows that his days are short. He knew about the prophecy, the Malachi prophecy. He knows that it's coming that it's going to be fulfilled because all of you are waking up, bless the Lord. All of you are waking up. This is a great day. Let us look unto heaven and let us rejoice because all of our ancestors, they died enslaved. All of our ancestors. Now, I'm of African American descent. Actually, I'm African American, I'm Irish, and I'm Native American. And I'm proud to be so, but I'm telling you right here and now, I'm taking a stand not only for myself, but for my ancestors as well. And you do the same. You tell those bitches hell to the no. Now, you free yourselves. And you go and get copies. You can read the Gospel of Peace, the Gospel of the Holy 12 online for free. You can send me an email and I'll send you the book. I'll send you the MP3s. Learn the truth that was hidden from you by those bitches. And then you stand up and you walk forward in freedom and take a moment to bless and thank our Creator because these are great, great days. Great, great days. Before our very eyes, a new world is coming. And it's on the horizon. It's going to be great. In wisdom, peace, and love, this is Reverend Melissa. Have a very blessed day and blessings to you all. This is a day of days, a day to rejoice. Bless the holy law.